county government of Siaya has taken up a climate-smart approach in both agriculture and the environment. This is to increase both productivity and resilience to the impact of climate change, while at the same time strive to make Siaya County self-sufficient.
The projects that we have undertaken in Siaya are quite numerous. They range from micro projects to mega projects, and the micro projects in agriculture that we have had range from the need to have food security on the tables of Siaya citizens.
The county has done a lot with regard to climate smart. This being the Department of Agriculture, our greatest concern is to enhance food and nutrition security amongst our people. The vision of this department is actually to have a food secure county with commercially oriented agriculture. And in view of the changing climatic conditions, we have embraced certain technologies that build the resilience of our people against the climate change risks.
Another area where smart climate we have invested is of course, in the environment, where we are encouraging that we have tree nurseries in every school, and that we have been financing that for quite some time now, so that the tree cover in this county can be able to increase. But I will also tell you that I have a personal initiative to address the issue of afforestation. I've formulated a foundation known as Rasangamo Foundation, whose main objective is to reclaim the wetlands and plant bamboo into those particular areas. If we cover the 35 kilometers within the foundation, isn't it? And then the government's efforts in various areas are also taking place. I'm also inviting other people to also come and support this process, so that it is not a Rasanga thing, but it is a community thing. One important thing about the foundation is that we are going to involve schools that are also in the neighborhood of the project, so that they will also be given some stems to take care of. Believedly, once these plants mature, when they are sold, the schools will be stakeholders in the process. We are also mobilizing women groups. We are also mobilizing youth, like the Boda Boda, so that they come and join in this process. And finally, therefore, it will be a legacy, because we intend to set up a factory to manufacture toothpicks, using the bamboo, apart from selling other products outside. And so Alego, Usonga is likely to be a producer of toothpicks.
Siaya County has also been in the map of this country as a region with the least tree cover in the country. So as a government, we are foreseeing a Siaya County that will be able to cope better by changing the narrative. And by changing the narrative, we are talking about Siaya County, a county where we would have the increased tree cover through the interventions that we are initiating. Right now, we are targeting to plant trees, for example, in all our hilltops and riparian zones. In 10 years, 20 years to come, Siaya microclimate will be quite different as from today. We will no longer suffer from the floods, we will no longer suffer from the heat intensity, because the tree cover that will be in these hills and our riparian will change the climate and will make it a very suitable place, a very habitable county to stay in.
We have been having different varieties in these our tree nurseries, the indigenous ones and the exotic ones. The exotic ones help us a lot during the beehives because we use them on beehive side. But the exotic ones, the exotics help us a lot to promote the tree nursery because it is a ready market. But we get our seeds from the cooperative, which used to help us with the seeds to promote the two tree nurseries. This tree nursery help us a lot because we engage youths, especially that age of around 18 to 20 to 30 years. So they used to work in turns so that they get self-employed when they are not in school side. There is a very big change in climate because we as the two youth groups, we used to give the community free charge of seedlings, especially the indigenous ones. We used to give them so that they can plant them within our community. And then we used to distribute some into schools within the area, within our area of region, the churches. So when you walk around now, you will we have so many trees. We call them woodlots. We have so many trees, so there's a climate change on that side because nowadays we are a boundary game, and the game they used to plant a lot of trees. So we are Lego also tumeanza kupanda. So you see kama inanyesha game, most of our Lego also wanapata hiyo mvua because of that climate change we have by now.
Climate-smart agriculture is an integrated approach that manages landscapes, cropland, and fisheries.
Through the Kenya Climate Smart, we have been able to support farmers interested in the same enterprise. A few groups have written proposals seeking support in terms of aquaculture, and we have given them support, and this comes by way of the cage, the fingerlings, the feeds, the training, all the way to production and creating the market linkage.
Cage fishing, this is a new technology of rearing fish in the lake. The movement of the fish is restricted. They cannot move beyond the structure, which is the cage. We have around 480 cages in Luanda Kotieno. Most of our fish are being fed twice, and at the same time, we give them ratio according to the number of fish in that cage. Our county government has really supported vulnerable, marginalized groups and common interest groups also. Like we have border groups. They also have their own cages here, which was given to them by the county government of Siaya. We also have some cages which was given to the community through the BMU by the county government of Siaya.
There are those that also need fingerlings. And in this county, we have 17 registered fingerling producers. Our demand is over 7 million fingerlings per year. We are producing about 3 million currently, but we are trying to strengthen the capacities of those who are engaged in fingerling production, because now, apart from the cage fish farmers, we are also focusing on the pond farmers. The county currently has about 1,200 ponds constructed, but we envisage that the number will go higher because we are currently benefiting from the Aquaculture Business Development Program, which is focusing on supporting pond culture.
Fish pond yangu hii nilianza 2009. Sikuwa nimeingia kwa fisheries. So tukachimba, tukatafuta, tukaenda Lake Basin, tukapata mbegu, tukakuja tukaingiza kwa damu. Tukaenda Kisumu tukanua chakula nikaanza kutengeneza. Ya kwanza nilipata pesa mingi kwa damu moja, nikasema hii kazi mzuri. Nikaenda nikaanza kuregister na watu ya fisheries, wakakuja wakanionyesha sasa vile ninaweza kuexpand. Sasa nika expand kidogo, wakakuja wakapata fingerlings hapa ni mzuri, wakaniambia mama, unaweza tengeneza fingerlings. Nikaanza kutengeneza. Sasa nimetengeneza fingerlings, nimeuza samaki na imenipatia profit. So watu wanakuja kuchukua na ingine tunapeleka kwa cages. Watu ya cages wanakuja wanachukua. Siaya County wametupatia elimu, na sasa saa hii ndio naona wameingia, wameanza kutupatia nini? Chakula.
Another way that Siaya County has created opportunities while at the same time conserve the environment is through the Lejo Maria Improved Jiko.
A food secure county. We're talking about a county where the number of people that have been driven out of poverty, people, residents of Siaya that are above poverty, has increased through climate actions technologies. So we are looking to a future where we'll be having our citizens of Siaya having investments, different investments that are derived from climate smart technologies in farming, in environmental conservation, and in management and conservation.
Kazi yangu ni kazi ya majiko. Hiyo ndio kazi nimefanya kwa miaka 19 na tunaifanya kama kanisa na ni group work. Sasa group tumeregister kwa jina la Drought-resistant Women Group. Kazi ya udongo hii ni kazi inaweza kusaidia watu kwa njia mzuri na ni kazi ngumu pia. Sasa tunaleta udongo ukishaleta ukamwagwa vile mmeona ile imemwaga pale, inamaliza wiki moja, inaloweshwa, ikishaloweshwa inamaliza wiki moja, ina ferment, ikisha ferment inakanyagwa, unachukua udongo unachanganya na mchanga. Kuna mchanga ingine nyororo tunaleta iko hapo pia tunachanganya nayo, ukishachanganya na kanyagwa inaingizwa ndani, inalala siku 2 na kuwa ready for production. Sasa ikishalala siku 2 wanaanza production. Ukitaka mawe ya standard ni hiyo standard, ukitaka medium ni medium. Sasa mawe ya standard mtu akikutengenezea unalipa yeye shilingi 5 kwa jiwe moja. Mawe ya medium tunalipisha kwa shilingi 7. Itategemea na ile utafanya, ile utakuwa na oda yake ndio unatengeneza. Sasa kwa group yetu tuko watu wa 10 tunafanya hiyo kazi, wale wamependa. Inasaidia mazingira kwa kutokata miti mingi, kwa sababu hiyo jiko ya kisasa inatumia kuni 2. Na kuni 2 ikishatumia jiko yenyewe, mawe yenyewe ikishakuwa na joto, sasa itapika yenyewe hata ukitoa kuni. Kusaidia mazingira tuache ile mawe 3, kwa sababu mawe 3 inaweka kuni mingi, unaweka huku, unaweka pande hii na hii nyingine. Sasa moto inakuwa juu bubu. Alafu pia ileti magonjwa kwa sababu haina moshi, haina vumbi mingi, ni tunaita clean cooking. Community hapa Siaya wamefaidika na hizi jiko kwa vile wakati ilianza kama group moja. Sasa hii imetoa branches 4.
Siaya we are piloting community adaptations in 3 groups. That is in Rarieda and Bondo, where we are affected with the heat intensity. So in that pilot program, we are demonstrating technologies that can make people build resilience. So these are technologies in energy saving, technologies in agriculture, and technology in water conservation.
We have innovated a mobile solar wheelbarrow water pump. A mobile solar wheelbarrow water pump. How does it work? In the morning, we drive it to the lake. Then we open it, connect it with the water system, and it will pump into our elevated pumps. The lower one, you will be able to see. Then in the lower one, we have another solar step-up pump that brings it to the rest of the farm. It's very innovative. It's attracting so many people, and so many people have also bought and replicated that idea. So we are talking of reaching an average of 5,000 people along the lake. One solar panel of 100 watts has the capacity of producing 3,600 liters per day. That is with strong sunshine. But now we have doubled that. We have a double fold down there. You will be able to see it, which has a capacity of supplying 7,200 liters per day, which is equivalent. You see it's dry outside there, but when you look here, you can think you are in Garden of Eden. It's a green part of Kenya. And we are making it possible through the solar wheelbarrows.
In agriculture, Siaya County has supported projects such as sorghum.
The promotion of sorghum as a value chain is very significant because we do not experience very high rainfall in certain parts of this county. But sorghum as a crop is adaptable to all the agroecological zones within this county. And the good thing about this crop is that it is drought resistant.
Tuna plant mara mbili kwa the first season, the long rains and the short rains. Mtama vile tulipanda, hata kama kuna mvua kidogo, lazima utapata kitu kidogo. Ni tofauti na mahindi. Mahindi inataka mvua throughout. Na mtama inapatikana. Hata kama mvua imepotea, like this time, mvua haikuweko. Tulipanda after 1 month, mvua ikapotea. Na kuja after 2 weeks, inapotea tena. Iliwacha kama mtama haijaweka hata kichwa. Sasa vile iliwacha hivyo, ilikaa kabisa na tulipata mtama. Kama harvest ni mzuri, per acre, tunapata bags 10, saa zingine. Kama ni mbaya, 8. Kama mimi yangu sahi, nilipanda 1.25 acre last season, na haikuwa mzuri na nimepata gunia 8.